beautiful, it's Kate. This is a very impromptu video where we're gonna do kind of get unready with me and just kind of talk about some stuff that's been weighing on my mind. I read an article off of Psychology Today about why we obsess over people who don't want us. I don't know, it just triggered a lot of thoughts because I'm sure all of you, if not all of you, a lot of you have gone through wanting someone who doesn't want you, being rejected, getting hate comments and obsessing over them. There's just so much in it that, I don't know, resonates with me. It says, you may have once flirted with the idea of becoming a Hollywood star, but once you discovered that you couldn't act, you let go of that dream, I hope. So why can't we let go of people who continually reject us? So this kind of goes into a lot of different studies and actual facts about what our brain does when someone rejects us, and how a lot of it goes hand in hand with motivation, reward, addiction, and craving. And I know I've went through a phase for sure, and I'm not gonna act like it'll never happen again in my life or it's not happening right now, but just a time where there was people willing to either give me the world and I just wasn't in it back, and then there was people who literally could not care whether or not I ever spoke to them again, but there was some fascination with them. And it's not just the fascination of, oh, the bad boy, you know, the one that's hard to get. That's not necessarily it. It's literally someone who does not care about you. It's just a fantasy that you built up from maybe one time of hooking up with someone or one time of hanging out with a friend, and then they weren't a really good friend and never talked to you again, or kind of like faded you out or ghosted on you. And I feel like a lot of people become kind of obsessed with a person that ghosted on you. They cannot talk to you for an entire week and you'll be like, I'm done with them. And then the second that friend or that person you're interested in can like your Instagram photo, or they can send you a text like, hey, sorry, been really busy. And you're like, oh, I get it, I understand. And it's like, no, there's no excuses for being a shitty friend or a shitty partner. Obviously you can apologize, explain yourself. When it comes for just like blatant disrespect and like not caring about you, there's no excuses for it. There's just not. People just like to drag on other people. Maybe none of this makes any sense. People literally get addicted to other people. And it's not even a relationship. It's literally the idea of a person. Like, we are so infatuated with what we thought could have happened with that person. And it's like, why do I only like people who don't like me? It is a reward to get them to text you, to get them to hang out with you one more time. I don't know where I'm going with it. I guess I'm just intrigued by people, humans, I don't know. Human nature is, someone doesn't like me, I want them to like me. And no matter how much these bad bitches want to say, you know, I don't give a fuck, I don't care if your mama doesn't like me, popping off. Genuinely, we want people to like us. There's some people obviously that are the exception, but for the most part, people want people to like them, and you want to be a likable person. You don't want someone to hate you for absolutely no reason. If someone is talking poorly about you, saying all these horrible things, they just don't like you. Why? Why don't you like me? I am now determined to understand what I did to hurt you. And sometimes it's nothing that you did. It's not you. It literally is them. That's a very frustrating saying when someone says, it's not you, it's me. But it's true. You are not enough. You are not failing in some way. It's not you. It's them and their connection with you, and that's okay. It's okay for someone to not like you and for someone to not want you. And I think talking about it in this video, or just talking about it in life, is good for me to understand, because I obsess over people that don't like me, and I just forget to realize that some people aren't your people. This is kind of a dumb example, but let's say I'm strawberry ice cream. Some people love strawberry ice cream. They love it. They want to eat it every single dessert. Oh my god, give me some strawberry ice cream. They love it. And there's some people that hate it just because they hate it. It is what it is. What can I do to make you like strawberry ice cream? No, bitch. Closed. Case closed. It is what it is. Some people will not love you, and you know, some people may not even like you, and some people might actually just hate you. That's really hard for me to be okay with. I just read that article and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why do we want people that don't want us? Why do we obsess over one negative YouTube comment? I could get 15. I will like them, I'll respond to some of them, I'll be like, thank you, you're so sweet, like, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. But then if there's that one person that comments and says, I don't understand why she would even spend her time doing this, all she's doing is hurting other people, she's not funny, I will respond to that and try to understand, like, what did I say that hurt you? What did I say that offended you? What can I do to make this better? It will drive me crazy, and I will try and go back and forth. And some people are just fucking trolls, and that's what you need to accept, especially on the internet, is that some people just suck. I will respond to most negative comments, and that's why they're posting it, is to get under your skin, to bother you, to get a response out of you. And I give them that. I give them that 110% because I want to make it better. I want to make my wrongs right. I'm like so critical of everything, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want anyone to take this in the wrong way. And then it's like, you're not really living your life when you're doing that. I'm also not taking off my makeup. I've seen people, even myself, be so infatuated, like head over heels with the idea that someone could meet these expectations. That person has no intention of doing it. It ends on, it's worth remembering Einstein's definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Which is 100% true. You can't do the same exact thing repeatedly and expect something different. To expect a different outcome to happen is just unrealistic and setting yourself up for failure. So if someone just proves again and again and again that they're not interested in you, then take that. When I take my makeup off, I stop talking. And then when I start talking, I stop taking my makeup off. And I'm like, this is not a get unready with me. This was just excuse for me to talk to you guys about rejection and negativity and why we're so obsessed with people liking us and, you know, all the fun things. I want to tell you that I love you, and my arms are open to you, my DMs are open to you. I care about you, and I understand that struggling with someone not accepting you is something very, very difficult, and it's something that pretty much everybody deals with. So if you want to talk about it, or if you just want to be comforted in the fact that someone else is openly talking about, like, I've been there or I'm there right now, then just know that's me. And I appreciate you for watching. I hope you have a good day, night, and life, and I'll see you soon.